Hey guys, this is Hell Hades free to play 2025 went live last night. The full live first 4 hours is on my YouTube channel as a stream, and damn, had a ton of fun. I intended to play for maybe like 4 hours. I'm not gonna lie, I played straight for about 11 hours. Started at 8 p.m, went right the way through to close to 7 a.m. And then I was like, I'm such a degenerate, and Lady H is going to be absolutely mad. So I decided, no, you got to go to bed at some point. So I'm going to show you what I did in the first 11 hours. And we've got shards to pull. I've already pulled some. I've been pulling along the way. And damn, I've got a legend in a non-legend skin, which I'm going to show you. I don't even know where to start. I guess I'm going to start with how far we progressed. Okay. What's been my focuses? And I've got to like call it out to Raid. This is a new experience compared to other like free-to-play years. We've got all sorts of extra stuff going on. We've got this apprentice pass, which is brilliant. It's a great implementation by Raid, where you get a whole bunch of extra stuff, which makes it a lot easier to level champions and get gear. You start off with this this chunk of, where do I even see it? This chunk of silver. Is it in here? No, where would I find it? It's like in my rewards and stuff. Yeah, here you go. Millions of silver. It's not like, oh my God, I've got too much. But for a new player, I can do stuff. I can do stuff in the game. I can level up my gear. So brilliant, brilliant couple of changes there from Raid since we did the last free-to-play last year. So what have I been doing? I've been pushing missions hard, right? And you're probably looking at this thinking, damn, he's already got 486 gems. I've already bought masteries once, okay? After 11 hours of gameplay, one champion with masteries, and then I've got nearly 500 gems already. I'm basically punching through missions. I'll get these done in the next little bit of time. I got stuck on clan boss, honestly, so I had to sleep. But yeah, basically, I've just been punching through missions wherever I can. And if I'm like held up on missions, generally they lead me through some challenges, and I've been doing challenges alongside that as well. So really hard pushing these different areas of the game to get the rewards, to get the free energy that you can pick up, and all that type of stuff as well. I've been working hard in campaign, so fully cleared campaign on normal, fully cleared campaign on hard, and then started to push some brutal. So we're through to 3-star in all of Felwyn's Gate on brutal. 10 hours of gameplay to do that, which is pretty crazy actually. Some people have already cleared brutal at this point, which is mad as well. So it does mean that I've got my first sacred shard, and we're on a 2x sacreds. We might as well pop this bad boy. There's also this, by the way, for a new players. They're getting a pop at the Mad Hatter, 15 sacreds. Obviously, you can't do that free to play. It's an epic. I've seen plenty of people get legendaries. It's a Scabbers, which is awesome, actually. I'll take Scabbers all day long. I'll take Scabbers early on. Damn. Yeah, that's a great clan boss champion for me there, because I didn't start with Kale. In fact, I probably should have spoken about this. I did not start with Kale. I started with Aethel. And the reason for that is because for my promo code, I chose the frog. And my head was thinking, choose the frog. It's going to give you a decent clan boss setup right from the start. All I need to do is book this down into 3-turn cooldown once I get some more books for epics. And then I've got a really good clan boss champion. So in my head, I was thinking, well, then grab someone who's going to help you with Fire Knight and other stuff. So Aethel felt like a good choice for me for Fire Knight progression. We started with my link code with Ugo, and then at level 25 picked up Tagore. These two have been brilliant, great carries, honestly. Since then, I pulled Alluria, and I pulled this bad boy. Cold Heart, my second void shard that I got for completing the campaign. Bam, got myself a Cold Heart. So this is where people tend to go wrong, right? I've now got all these options popping up, Scabbers, Cold Heart, and that. Although they are absolutely front of mind for me, I cannot even think they exist for a little while, okay? Focus is now a 6-star. Yeah, I put Mastery straight on my starter champion. Definitely the best option. We know we're getting Alice down the road, so we can sort of save some resources for that. Next thing I need to do is decide who's going to get the next set of masteries, whether it's Ugo, Tagore, or the Frog. But it's going to be one of these three. And I have to pretend that Cold Heart does not yet exist. Okay. These other shards that I've got, very early game, like first probably 3 or 4 days, we just pull them all. Okay. We're trying to find gems. We're trying to find squads. Okay. And that's really important to get that stuff going. There might be, and there might be some of this which just turns into food as well. If I really don't feel like I've got a use for preserver, but you do need to check, like when you're on a new free-to-play account, you do need to just recheck, are these champions potentially useful? But if they're not, you either use them as faction war champions early on, put a few levels in them, use them as faction wars, or you use them as food and get your first 6-star quicker. Okay, so we've now got a Diabolist, which obviously we can farm. So anything like that, I don't need them right now. I'm probably just going to use those ones as food. Grappler's actually a decent faction war champ. All rares though, right? So bunch of rares. Bloodbraid, don't think she's up to much for me either. So yeah, so probably most of that there is going to be food. One of the other things you realize as a new player is that all of the tournament groups and stuff are easy. Yeah, so I am getting fragments for Sabitha super easy just from playing the game. Yeah, I did the artifact event. I'm actually just sitting on a couple of energy refills in here, or energy pots, but it's done. I think it ends in a minute anyway, so I'm going to grab it now. But yeah, did all of that easily. Okay, Dungeon Divers, I've just been playing the game, not focused on Dungeon Divers. 25 more fragments. How long have I got on this? Today, I'm definitely getting that 4-star chicken today, like without doubt. Champion training, I've chumped right the way through. Should get that epic book, I think, today, because that's pretty much all I'm doing, leveling champs, right? So, and the only reason why, honestly, a fusion is not up for grabs in this event is because we started probably a few days later than we needed to. And they have this novice tournament, which just doesn't go away. One thing you do realize when you're doing free-to-play series like this, and we have tons of players. I mean, I'm talking, I don't know, I haven't got numbers from SAF yet. I know it's literally like a few thousand players at least are playing free-to-play new accounts right now. These novice tournaments are not novice tournaments. They are experienced player tournaments. And I'm playing hardcore, right? I mean, I've had a sleep now. I had a few hours sleep. But I'm 5th in terms of point scoring here. Yeah, Stank has got nearly double my points. Like, so whereas in a normal new player experience, I'd be like, look, you can easily go and win this because people are not that active. Get yourself some arena hits in, just fight the way through the early level dungeons. You'll easily win it. This will not be easy to win or even be in that top 3, honestly. So, but that's cool. That's part of it, right? Yeah. Other things I'm doing. So I'm saving gems. I'm working on my masteries for my next champion. I did join a clan and jump straight into the clan quest system to try and, just find a quest that I could do. Other people had found, honestly, just the ones that could be done much quicker than I did. So I've only got one quest on the go, which is quite annoying. I don't know if there's anything here that I might be able to do. This might be possible, but it resets in like 3 days. I don't know if I'm going to be doing Doom Tower that quick. But yeah, do try and just grab yourself, like, clan gold equals stuff. Just remember that. Silver, chickens, like anything you can do to flex resources in your direction, you should do. But yeah, it's been a super fun, like, first few hours. And really, all I'm doing is grinding now. So at this point, I've got a choice to make. So I do want to carry on with the missions. I want a 6-star champion. That's the second thing. And I want to push campaign to get that other sacred shard on brutal, which is doable. It's doable, but it's hard. They're my three things that I want to do, and I need to decide in which order I do them. So if I want to do the 6-star, which means the other things will all be much easier, then actually I need to come back to hard campaign. I need to come back to 12-6 with my Aethel and food champions. Not the champions I actually want to level, food champions, okay? And I just need to put levels into them. So out of the ones that I've just got, 3 of them are farmable. No, they're not farmable. 3. So that's going to be food. That's food. Probably this dude is food as well, honestly. Albeit they could be faction war champs. But let's assume they're all food. So I come to 12-6 hard, and I just sit here and farm and get levels. That's one option if I want to get, and that's how I get my 6-star the quickest. Okay, someone's already got a 6-star. They got a 6-star by the time I was awake again, right? It's crazy what people are capable of doing with no break and, you know, just like hard grind. It is nuts. So I'm pretty pleased with Aethel though, although Aethel's AI is still kind of dumb. Raid, we're 6 years in, her AI needs tweaking, right? It's dumb, but you see there, that was super easy to do. She often doesn't buff herself before she does her nuke. And she often doesn't use this at all in PvP. It's crazy to me. 6 years in, and she's a starter champ, and her AI is dumb. Anyway, let me show you a couple of the builds that I've achieved so far. So Aethel, I gave the 2 bits of Savage gear that we got from the Alice path so far, and then 4 pieces of lifesteal. She needs lifesteal to do all the stuff she's doing. She's hella slow. She's disgustingly slow, okay? It's gross right now. But she, yeah, I mean, her build is trash, honestly, but shows how easy it is to do campaign when you've got a build. She's got crit damage gloves on. She's got this defense chest on. She's got attack % boots. This was not a bad roll, but honestly, right now I need speed. And yeah, honestly, her build's just complete trash. So she's got a terrible build. Udo actually landed some pretty nice pieces. So I did get some speed boots already. And I got some crit rate gloves. So that's quite nice. Got a bit of speed going on with my Udo. Already at 174 speed. Like almost like within like 10 hours of playing the game, which is crazy. Tagore has kind of got a bit of leftover stuff right now. He is wearing speed boots, but they're only 3-star. I'm not going to put any more silver into those. He's just wearing stuff really that we're getting dropped. Taradi, again, just like leftover trash. And that's about it for anyone who's got a build. So builds are not strong. Don't think, he's doing it because you've got so lucky with gear. I've not farmed a single piece of gear. It's literally just do the challenges, do the mission stuff, and that's what's come out the other end, basically. You'll notice that I'm not collecting pots because there's no need. I've got energy. I'd rather try and get this to a point where the energy is trying to overfill instead of just have it all sitting there. I actually want to get this down to 0. That was my aim last night before I went to sleep. I couldn't do it. I tried. I couldn't do it. So in the end, I went to sleep. I had a restless night because I knew I was coming back with energy. So yeah, that's pretty much, long and short of it, that is the update on where we're at. And it's been super fun, actually. I know a lot of the content creators are going hard. We've now got the kind of like teams separated out on the free-to-play website. So you can come to hellhades.com if you want to check this out. Right on the homepage, we've got all of the information about free-to-play here. So click into this link on the homepage, and all of the information you need is here. So you've got how to create an account and the link code that we're all using. You've got the giveaway section that you can come and get involved with, and yeah, get yourself some goodies potentially. Loads of people now getting involved in this, which is cool. How to earn points, you can see it here. All of the different content creators that are involved, please go and subscribe to their channels. Go and show them some love. They're all doing content on this free-to-play series. And then if you go further down, it starts off by showing you the content creator leaderboards. They're a bit funky right now. Saf's trying to sort some bugs out in the system, but doesn't matter. Even if you're doing work and it's not showing up properly, it will backtrack it. So don't think that it's wasted. But you can see here all of the people that are kind of like leading the way. When I went to bed, I was 2nd on top speed. Now I'm 4th. This is it. You can't afford to sleep in a free-to-play series. I can see some of the stuff coming through properly, though. I was 2nd person to complete hard campaign. Snack box is cruising, and I've got the most 2nd highest on brutal right now. I could probably go and top that off if I wanted to. Yeah, but I have beaten like some levels of these dungeons, so that it just wasn't coming through properly. Minotaur, 2nd place. But yeah, you can see some people. It looks like it's working today, I guess, and this is stuff that Zero Brew's been doing today. But it's just a bit funky right now. And then it will show Team Alice versus Team Queen of Hearts when it's tracking right. But at the moment, again, this is not tracking right. There's 30 versus 30 in terms of content creators, and Saf needs to sort this stuff out. If we look at the community, you'll see some crazy stuff already. Yeah, people progress fast. And you can come in here and just check out what the different guys are doing. BLUESTACKS is already in Tag Team Arena. BLUESTACKS is one of those people, he did this last year. He is able to just like turn his brain off to any noise and he will hard focus 6 stars. Okay, I think it might be the first or second person to get a 6-star. Maybe there was more actually. In fact, we should be able to see on here. Again, it's not coming through right. There's more that have got 6-star here, but yeah, he will just hard focus it. So he wouldn't have pushed further into brutal campaign. Literally, we got to that point where I spoke about, and it was like, right now, I'm making a 6-star, and it's just a different way to play the game. It's very interesting seeing different people play a series where we're all trying to achieve the same thing, and we're all doing it in a different style, and we're all progressing at a mad rate, but just in different directions. And the funny thing with this game is like the faster you unlock stuff, so you see I'm level 28, the faster I unlock things, the sooner I'm getting rewards for those other things. Yeah, so for instance, Doom Tower, the faster I can unlock a Doom Tower, the sooner I'm getting Doom Tower rewards, right? And the way you do that is by getting account XP. So there's definitely a good, there's a good kind of point of thought to say, just stay here. Just stay here, get that 6-star. I'll get more account XP farming here than I will doing all of those different missions around all over the place. But I do enjoy pushing the missions and the challenges. So for me, I have to weigh up how much fun I want to have with how hardcore I want to play the game. And I was saying it on stream last night, there is a real kind of like cool thing about these free-to-play series where loads of people pushing in the same direction, trying to get these highlights for themselves. And yeah, I really, really enjoy it. I will just call out a couple of things, like never in the HH Gaming team pulled Harima with his first Sacred Shard that he got last night. But we're seeing in the highlights section on the free-to-play area. Oh, damn, I hadn't seen this one. So someone's got a Stultus. Mido, if this is real, has got this Cheshire Cat, which is crazy. Apparently, Colred is calling me out as well. I blame you, Hell Hades. Someone's got an Astralon. Like, yeah, people are enjoying it. And this is like a super active Discord right now with people talking about what they're doing in the free-to-play and how they can't believe how someone's done something and all that type of stuff. Like, everyone's just enjoying it. So, yeah, anyway, that's it for the roundup. Really, really fun first, like, 10, 11 hours or so of gameplay. Then I had to have a nap. And now I'm trying to make sure that I can function for the day. Oh, anyway, there you go, guys. I've been Hell Hades free to play 2025. I'll see you soon.